Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Beasts of Fortune. So what is Beasts of Fortune? Well, a few years ago I played a little game called Desolation Tycoon. A very low poly travel, trade, and survival type game. And I really liked it, by an indie developer. Well, they have their next title out there. And continuing the line of very low poly graphics, but interesting gameplay, they offered me a free copy of the game since I covered Desolation Tycoon. And I'm like, you know what, let's give it a try. So this is Beasts of Fortune. You're running a band of mercenaries, and they're all like animal people. But the main thing here is that not only is the world all randomized, but the nature of the available troops are all randomized as well. Now, for those of you with some astute listeners, you'll notice some familiarity with the music right now. This is actually the Dwarf Fortress music loop. The reason being, this game does have music, but there's a little warning that says that it is licensed, meaning I'd get like content ID'd or whatnot. So I have turned off the in-game music. The in-game music is actually quite lovely. I wish I could have it on and do the video, but I'm doing something a little bit more stream friendly. That being said, let's get started. All right, let's call this the Pinstar, since we're a band of mercenaries. Don't have an actual star icon here. I guess this kind of looks like a sun. I mean, also kind of like a Pokeball, but more like a sun, which is a form of a star. I guess we could go with that one. Yeah, sort of. I wish there was a proper star. Yeah, we'll go with the sun icon. So the game's claim to fame is that the game will generate 10 different types of troops, and these are all random. Their abilities, their weaknesses, their strengths are all random. Now, these are the troops available to us from the beginning, and then later on we can get perks that unlock additional troop types. But the main thing here is that not only are these the troops that we have access to, but our enemies will be fielding these troops from among these 10 as well. So this is not only who we have to bolster our forces, but also who we're going to have to fight against. I'll go over like the details in a little bit here. And here we have five different enemy mercenary groups. They can have different bands that are all associated with them, and each have different skills associated with them. And now we have our particular skills and how we start with. And here you can re-roll to re-randomize them. So we got scouting is how easily we can spot other people. Gathering is getting stuff from the wild. Improvising, yeah, harmful and beneficial travel effects. Medicine is quite useful when your troops get wounded or sick. They will either recover or succumb. Inspiring, yeah, makes your troop braver. Range finding is your ranged ability. Recruiting gives you more recruits to pull in. Pathfinding lets you travel faster. Yeah. Planning will give us carry capacity. I might want to re-roll because planning at a 5 is kind of tough. Rallying gets us fled fighters. Although, yeah, health and resilience plus medicine means our troops are not really going to be dying that much. Sparring is your melee ability. Haggling is your bartering. And yeah, negotiating is completed contracts. You know what? Let's go with it. We have some pretty good resilient troops. We just need to find some that are naturally brave. All right, randomly generating the world. We don't need the tutorial. I will be your tutorial. Ooh, good. All right, so we start next to a town, which is really good. So in our thing, just to give you an idea here, so this is our map. We don't know the rest of the world just yet, but we have to explore. We have additional goals that we can get here. Perks are longer term things. These are our skills. We can have several different active contracts. Here's our current fighters. So we currently have 4 Pangolin miscreants. You can see the potential of the unit is in gray. The strength at which they actually fight for us is here. As you can see, stowage is how much they can carry. Decent melee attack, although not that great for us. But great resilience. Kind of not so great defense. And then here, the Skink Brawler. Actually, yeah, you're even more resilient. And you do much better attack. It's about the same defense. Actually, the Skink Brawlers are actually a bit better all around. Yeah, you're braver too. So we wanna focus on Skink Brawlers where possible. Now, sometimes we just take what we can get. Here, yeah, we only have 2 Skink Brawlers and 1 Miscreant to hire. Let's hire them. These others are categories that we haven't unlocked yet, so we can't recruit them. Also, we have our mercenary band can only have 15 total. All right. Sell cargo. Cannot gain planning XP. So the way the goals work is that if you take on one of these goals, it gives you an action that you need to perform, and if you perform that action, you get score. Score gives you perks. However, while you have a particular goal active, it gives you a malus. In this case, we cannot gain planning XP, which is kind of bad. But as soon as we finish off the goal by selling 50 units of cargo, then the malice goes away. And selling cargo is pretty good thing. So I'm going to take this goal. Now contracts. We can get fighters and then bring them here. Wow, they really want Jackal Exiles. Do we even have the ability to get Jackal Exiles? Yes, we do. Okay, they're one of the ones. We don't have them locally, but man, if we can get, well, I guess we would need 8 of them, which is going to be really hard to get all in one go. So I might not take those contracts. 2-way courier with Lazark. I don't actually know where Lazark is. So I might not take this one until I find where that town is. Part of this is just going to be more discovery, and then loiter is more of a random town actions you can take, and you have potential different things. So watch a public performance, travel effect gain. That's usually a good thing. Commit a burglary, gain gold. Lose fighters or no, thank you. Fighters injured, gain gold, gain skill XP. Debate theology. New recruits is the potential, and we have room. Ooh. New skirmishers have joined us. I think now our mercenary band is full. And so these are all new types. So Newt skirmishers, decent health and resilience. Decent bravery, not as good as the melee attack. Stowage, immunity. Oh, and they have a ranged attack. That's really useful, with a decent range, too. Only 3 ammo count, though. So they can take 3 shots in a battle before. Alright, now, yes, I can also trade to buy certain types of cargo. But I don't know necessarily what all people around here want. So I'm not gonna commit to that. I might pick up some freebies along the way while we explore. So let's explore. Also, all of these different icons here give us have different things. So this is the roughness of the terrain. As this line gets around here, the terrain becomes rougher and thus we're slower. This is how well hidden we can stay. So dense forests let us stay out of view, sneak around. Toxicity, how toxic the terrain is and will sicken our fighters. The terrain dread, if people are afraid, and then temporary weather effects. Yeah, we have some randomly occurring travel effects, probably due to our low planning skill. So that's another band of mercenaries, potentially. Nope, that's the local patrols. Obviously, we do not want to tackle them. That's a boss. We are not ready for bosses. Just looking for another town. Oh yeah, we have to pay our fighters every week. So the more fighters you have and the more expensive they are, the more your gold dwindles. Alright, yeah, we're gaining pathfinding experience just by... Ooh, alright. We just got into a battle here. So this is an enemy mercenary band. They only have 6 people, and you can see that they're using the same type of troops that we have potentially available. You can also see what their skills are. So we can either fight or flee. We have overwhelming forces here. Let's fight them. And now it's an auto battle. So there's those ranged guys. Nice. We won without any lost or injured fighters. 193 gold plus 2 random resources. And that also gives us plenty of ooh. So here's where you can get resources in the wild here. Mementos are sort of meta progression things. Ooh, it's foggy. Yeah, when you get resources, ooh, and so we had one of our guys die. He got injured when we went to harvest that stuff, and then he died of his injuries, unfortunately. So we are down 1 Newt skirmisher. Oh, Loudhammer. Here's a new. Okay, so sell cargo to free cities. Cannot gather 1 hazard cargo fines. That's actually fine, because this is also, we want to sell cargo in general, so we will take that goal. And now we can sell some of the freebies for the stuff that they want. They do happen to want these, so we got those. But now we can start doing some trade between these towns. We can also recruit. There's 1 Jackal Exile, but I think I want the Skink Brawler to replace them. Let's look at our ritual aids. So let's take a look at the cargo here. What does ritual aids? These are the little mushroom thingies. Alright, what does this sell? You do not sell mushroom thingies. You don't sell the ritual aids. So we can't procure it from the nearby town. It does sell... it does tell us some things that it sells and buys here. So there are some trades that we can accomplish here. Two-way courier to second knee. Was that second knee? It is. Two-way courier. That's exactly what we want to do. And then we could go after the Sons of Madness. But I'm not really hunting for that yet. I'd love to take the Ritual Aids one, but I don't know. I don't have a reliable source for that. So let's just go with the two-way courier part. And then let's buy some stuff here that we know that second knee is going to want. So they want the soup-looking thing, the urn-looking thing, and the spiky thing. Now, unfortunately, the soup-looking thing is looking good. So basically, how good of a deal the thing is based on the number of dots. 3 dots is a fantastic deal, whereas no dots is not that great of a deal. But here we're more doing it for the goals of selling cargo. I will take this one first. Buy as many of these as they have available. We also got one freebie from that fight earlier. You can see how much we can carry. Let's get like 15 of these. We're at our max stowage. Let's see what we have here. All right, improvising experience. That's good. Cargo. Well, we already got our cargo. Yeah, I don't want to do any of these fighters injured stuff. All right, let's go to the other town. We'll stick to the open areas to travel a little bit faster. Nothing there. Fair enough. And it's foggy out. Alright, so that's our first. Sell cargo to feudal strongholds. Cannot take one-way courier. You know what? I'm gonna take the goal because it's all about selling cargo here. And this is a feudal stronghold, so this is instantly going to be getting new perk draw. Yeah, we're gaining score based on our goals here. So yeah, we already got 26 from this one. Sell cargo to free cities. We have more time left, and then just sell cargo in general. We've done. So we're just all of our stuff is sell cargo. That is what our hyper focus is right now. And now we know we need to make our way back to the other place to where. Oh. It's blocked by a goal because it's a one-way courier, unfortunately. Because Loudhammer is where we want to go. And we still don't know where Lazark is. Because this is Loudhammer, yeah. That's unfortunate. I would have taken that, but that's alright. As soon as we get our things done, the better. Region Patrol 3 victories? I think I'll take that one, because that's just easier. It doesn't matter who you fight. We didn't lose any of our guys, so we can't recruit anybody. Let's see who is... What do they want? They want the jugs, the wood, and the herbs. Wood and... Alright, so the wood is the best deal here. 14 of those. We'll buy... Oh, we're only down to 800 some odd gold. We're going to need to make our way back quickly just to... let's see. Gain gold. Alright, good. A little extra gold. Skill XP. Gain a trade trip. to sapient nature. New perk available. There we go. Let's see. Plus 1 point travel speed in fog. Cost of flee battles reduced. I'll take... Oh, a couple of things here. Tall tales reduce inspiring skill. Become undetectable during +1 rabbit dead eyes. Yeah, we'll take extra rabbit dead eyes when we recruit. I don't particularly want to. Did we lose a whole bunch of our people? I think we did. Oh, can't gather goal handicap because it's a 1-star. Okay. So yeah, contract fulfilled, two-way courier. We went back and forth, so that we got paid for that. Let's sell all of this, and that's going to give us progress towards our goal because it's a free city. Let's recruit. Brawler. Yeah, we must have lost a whole bunch of guys. We've got a Jackal Exile. Oh, okay, so yeah, we haven't even unlocked Rabbit Deadeye. We have more of them available when we do. Engage in some light fraud. Well, let's check our contracts. Procurer, Fighter, Sons of Madness. Still don't know where we would find ritual aids. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to... let's... All right, we were caught and banished. So we got kicked out of the city. It's temporary. We can eventually make our way back. After winning a battle, riddles heal 1 to 5 fighters. Jackal Exiles are one that I can get. Feudal Stronghold. Yeah, we'll take that. New perk. Heal up to 10 fighters. When entering a guild town. Wow, even more perks here. Hygiene experience. Yeah, that's good. Wow, we got a lot of perks here. That's helpful when we have 3 different skills to stock up here. Oh, procurement contract. Extra gold from those. You know what? We'll take... Oh, yeah, we're still banished. Alright, you know what? Let's explore. Let's find another town. Those little white pluses are where the towns happen to be. We also do need to... What was our other contract here? Region Lacustra. So we need to actually go back to be in the Lacustra area. Oh no, this is still the Lacustra area. So we just need to get into 3 fights. And, well, win 3 fights. Yeah, they saw us and they're like, nope. That's where stealth can help you out. And then obviously speed. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right, we've got this. We're going to take some losses. Ooh, do we got this? Yeah, we barely got this. 3 lost, 3 injured, but we got some stuff. I got some levels too. Alright, we probably don't want to get into too many more fights. Can't grab that because of the... Aha, there we go. Newtown. Guildtown. No one to recruit? They're all of the locked kinds, unfortunately. Two-way courier to Toadstool Rock. Don't know that. Procure raw medicines. Cure fighters. We could do that right now, but I kind of don't want to give up my skink brawlers. Because we're already kind of weakened as is. Raw medicines is the root-looking things, and I think one of the other towns here sells that. You sell that. Okay, so we can do the procurement contract, especially since we have... So what I will do is we're going to do a two-way trade with that other town. Second Knee. They buy soup-looking stuff from us. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, Second Knee might not have, might not buy anything that this place sells. Oh, but wait, you sell those things, and I know that there is that contract there. I think you guys wanted 6 of those. I mean, we're going to probably go down this way to do some more exploring on our way over. So yeah, let's just do that. Loitering. 12 raw wait, did we just gain what we needed for... Yeah, we just gained what we needed for the cargo contract from the thing. All right, well... I mean, I guess we could give up our skink fighters, our skink brawlers rather, and then just go stealth mode until... and find somewhere else to recruit from. We just want to avoid everybody else. Because it gives us, I mean, we have less to pay. Gain skill XP, gain gold. I don't want to risk the loss of fighters. I do still want to pick up something. I might actually pick up stuff that this place wants. The wood. Oh, we don't have... Since we lost those, we lost the stowage for that. So, you know what? We have to dump some cargo, unfortunately. We don't need these anymore. You can be a little bit over capacity, and that's fine. But yeah, let's do a little exploring. And yeah, since our band is small at the moment, we just really need to avoid contact with everybody. Just, oh, I think they see us. And they're faster than us. So it's 6v6. We don't have any crabs. Let's fight it out. Yeah, these guys are like ranged. Gotcha. Unfortunately, we gained cargo and lost guys, so we're gonna have to dump even more because now we're down to 7 capacity. So when determining what we dump here, you guys want those. Actually, I think we're gonna go to Loudhammer. Oh, we shouldn't have dumped those. Yeah, we should have. Get rid of the sweeteners. So that we can just move at a reasonable pace. Actually, I do think we will head down. Can't travel over mountains, obviously. 54 bucks in upkeep, though, so it's cheap for us to travel this light. Scattered? There's 4 guys. How do we scatter 4 guys? Nothing there, but we get some experience. Don't know who this guy is, but I have a mind to stick to the trees to where we're kind of stealthy. Phew! Alright, one of those. Natural delicacies. Let's, natural delicacies, what are those? And do we have the yellow things? Alright, does anybody in the area sell the yellow things? Not under cord. You sell them. Okay, yeah, we can take the natural delicacies contract. We re-up our people here. Travel effect. I don't want to lose any fighters here. Alright, so if we are going up to Loudhammer, herbs, wood, and yeah, these 3 up here. Oh, got 2 more? 2 more. Complete contracts. 15 times. Cannot... Yeah, see, I don't want to lock myself out of a troop type here. Oh yeah, did we finish one of our... Yeah, we finished one of our goals. And it was the one that says that we'd no longer get planning experience. Five score each. So Feudal Strongholds is going to go a lot faster. Ooh. We're overburdened, but we're close to a town. I wouldn't mind getting into a fight right now, but win battles. Just, and actually no malice on this one too. Jackal Exiles. And we're back to full. I mean, win battles is fine goal to grab. It does cost you money to embrace some of the later ones. All right, we need yellow stuff from here for our contracts. Pure cargo, 5 of them. And then down here, they want the aromatics, but they also want these. What was the other one? The spiky things. Let's check our loiters. I don't mind the temporary banishment. There we go. Negotiating level gained. Procure cargo, contract complete. Alright, let's sell these because that will progress towards our goals. How far are we on our goals? So yeah, only 7 more things of cargo left to sell to feudal strongholds. And then that one will be all done. And then cargo to free cities. This one's going to take a while longer. And yeah, once we get to the score threshold, we get a new perk. Alright, let's also look at our contracts. Region Patrol. Now, yeah, these 2 haven't refreshed yet. All this refreshes in 8 days. So where do we want to go? Probably back up here because this is the free city. So we do want to bring as much stuff up here as possible. Might as well. New perk available. When fighting in planes, buy riddles. I mean, we already have bonuses for procurement. Also, I noticed that this green area around here is like super toxic. All right, we lost out on the region patrol. That's all right. At least it frees up the slot. Got some discarded cargo. You can go over your limit, but it slows you down. Actually, before we sell stuff, let's see if there's a procure cargo. Mineral pigments. I don't think we have that. Newt skirmishers. Yeah, we have 2 of them. And yeah, we'll get mineral pigments. And just replace them with the pangolin miscreants. and we will sell all of our goodies here. Alright, gain cargo. Well, we might get some free cargo. Negotiating. Yeah, I don't really want all of that. So if we come down here and sell one more batch of stuff to here, that should let us knock off this sell cargo to feudal strongholds. Oh yeah, the pigments. Pigments. That's exotic salts. Where's the pigments? The blue stuff. Alright, who sells blue stuff? You do not sell blue stuff. You sell blue stuff. Alright, so we'll come down here, finish off the goal, buy some stuff here, bring it all the way up here, get the blue stuff. Yeah, all these are just kind of nominal. Actually, which one is the most money efficient? Yeah. Before I commit to this, let's just make sure you guys, yeah, you buy the spiky things. We'll get 2 of these. Yeah, Zara. That's, you don't happen to be Haz. Nope, you're not. So we don't know where Zara is. We do need to get into battles, so there we go. They have, now this one has a couple of special abilities. Rallying skill is ignored, penalty for fleeing is higher, but that only matters if we flee. They do have a lot of ranged troops. Nice. Nobody lost. Okay. Oh yeah, one of the things we got there was one of the things they want here anyway. All right, I think we completed that. Yeah, goal completed. Fantastic. I still don't want that. Hides and furs. You do hides and furs? You do do hides and furs. So yeah, this is a great two-way contract here. We don't have any room for new recruits, so I don't want... If I knew where that was, that would... Alright, so what do you want from here? You want the multicolored stuff. That's all you really want here. Also, hang on, let me review my contracts here. Mineral pigments. What's taking up 9 cargo? Well, regardless, this is all that we're fitting here. Oops. I miscounted. Crime pays double. Fighters from riddles. Alright, we're a little overloaded. You guys buy that? You do buy that stuff. Oh, goal handicap. You guys buy those things? You don't. Yeah, we still have that goal handicap. Ooh. What's this that we spotted out here? Mindstorm. Well, that's not good. Now we're starting to get injuries. Alright, now I just want to make it back to town. I'm happy to stay in the forest. I think they see us. Let's dump our cargo. Well, the cargo that we don't want anyway. Do you guys want those? Ritual? No, you don't. You sell those, so... Yeah, there we go. Covered by the fog. I don't think the bosses come out to meet you. That's like you go to them when you're ready. Alright, undercord. There we go, that made us a tidy profit. And then I think from here we buy both of our 2 procurement contracts. Hides and furs 9 and then 11 mineral pigments. Oh hey, there's another town down here. I never saw that. And then, yeah, we want... Alright, we want to go to the Loudhammer first, because that one... We'll visit that new town soon enough. Yeah, this is the one where you don't actually have the ability to recruit people. We're still a little bit light compared to our max capacity, so I'm not looking for fights. Ooh, actually, we've got a little bit of extra capacity. Thread the needle here. running from us, so that's just as well. I'm happy that the enemy bands can get these random, like, scattered debuffs as well, that they're operating under the same constraints. Alright, there's Loudhammer. Oh, are you kidding me? Come on! God dang it. I went as fast as I can. Now we got all this crap. And we could have bought the hides here, too. At least we can get our recruits going. Complete contracts cannot gain improvising XP. Sure. Can we make it down to here? Nah, I'm not going back. Phew! Got this one at least. Fighters, no. Deliver a package to another town. Lazark. Undercard. So yeah, we don't know where Lazark is. We did see this one. You buy a few interesting things. We still are carrying a lot of crap that those freaking hides that now we don't know what to do with. Because everyone here sells hides. Nobody here wants to buy them. Dang it. No, it was the mineral pigments. We got the hides. It's the mineral. So who wants the mineral pigments? Hang on. So who wants to buy the pig? You sell them. Yeah, nobody we know actually wants to buy mineral pigments. This may be a case where we just go exploring. Pick up some freebies along the way. Maybe take the courier. Try to find Lazark. Yeah, get into some fights. Why not? All right, took some hits, but got some goodies. Oh, hey, it's Lazark. All right, well, that was easy enough. Win battles, cannot gain recruiting XP. So what's our goals look like? So we could take another goal, but then we'd lose this bonus. Sell cargo to free cities. We should focus on that one. This is a feudal stronghold. And yeah, you sell more mineral pigments, so we're still burdened with this. So who's the free city? You're Guild Town, you're a stronghold, you're the free city. Let's see what we have here for contracts. 2A to Second Knee. Tree Octopus Silk. It's this stuff. The other blue stuff. Do we have a source of other blue stuff? Yes, actually Loudhammer sells it. Very well. Let's go do a back and forth to Loudhammer. And then I'm gonna dump these freaking mineral pigments. Because nobody around here actually wants them, and I need room. Alright, so going specifically to Loudhammer, you guys want wood and double iron here. Wood's a good deal. Ooh, actually, do you want that yellow thing? Is anybody around here? You want the yellow thing. I'll hold on to the yellow thing. Although, even though I really shouldn't. The natural delicacies. Zara. Alright, so yeah, we're going to skip past this place and go straight up to Loudhammer. Second Knee, though, you know what? We're going to do that just to stop in on them, and then we'll make our way back anyway. Oh, we had to come back here. I gotcha. So I'm not actually going to sell the thing here. Yeah, because we want to sell to specifically free cities. Trade tip durations, cost of fleet battles reduced to the terrain cover. Oh, that'll make the easier fights even easier. I would like to get into a fight while we have this greatly inspired buff. Yeah, they're booking it. Oh, and we're off course here. And I don't want to go around and Alright. I don't want to waste time and lose out on our contract like last time. Alright, so we need this stuff, the blue stuff. 8 of them. And then what all do you guys want from here? The soup, the spikies, and the... And soup is better. Yeah, we'll do a courier down there. Two injured. Guess I can't Alright, we gotta... So wait, where are we going? To second knee, yeah. We gotta take us... We take a quick stop in second knee on the way. Alright, we're a little bit slower now, but... Freebies are freebies. Alright, we got the courier contract done. Two-way courier with Lazark. Okay. We were going to come back up this way anyway. No, we were right by a town. Not bad for the size of the battle that we had here. New perk available. Ash Fiends. Extra gold. Yeah, and we can I mean, we can just sell the stuff here. So that we're no longer burdened. There we go. That was a good time to have a fight. And yeah, you want urns. Oh, we had double XP gain buffs. Yeah, I mean, we come into here. So how are we win battles? Yeah, we still have a ways to go on that. We're almost done with the complete contracts. I might pick up the extra win battles one once we complete the complete contracts one. Because we're banging out the contracts. Alright, we should probably, well, hang on, let's see what the contracts say. Yeah, we're not going after retribution contracts just yet. So you guys want the yellow, and we already have some yellow, and you also want some fire. So let's load up, well, actually, hang on. Two-way to second knee. So yeah, we actually want to do a run back to second knee for something. Double silver. Not much of that. Because we're out of the wood. They haven't refreshed that yet. Alright, then yeah, we'll pick up like 19 of this. And then we'll go to that little side city, see what they're all about, and see if they have any interesting... Alright, contract complete. Sell the silver, double silver stuff. All right, folks. I just realized we're in an hour, so let me know if you guys want to see more of this. I'm certainly having fun with it in the same way of it bringing me down the rabbit hole of the original Desolation Tycoon. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!